Our very first performance is Karen Henry. She does stand up here in Sacramento and now Roseville area. So, without further ado, Karen Henry.
Multi-county now. Thank Blacktop Comedy for letting us come out to their space tonight. I must say the first time I came here, I was a little concerned when I pulled in. Thought for sure I was going to wake up missing a kidney. It's okay, though. I was only missing part of a liver lobe. So I'm thinking maybe I might require an intervention to deal with my TV habit. Now, I don't actually watch a great deal of TV. What I watch are the commercials. I'm probably the only person in the world who does not fast forward through the commercials on the TiVo. And Super Bowl Sunday, it's a holiday for me, but not for football. Some commercials are funny and clever, and some just leave me saying, what the hell? If you've ever seen the ad for Philips colon health capsules, where the woman is extolling the virtues of probiotic in the battle against diarrhea, constipation, and bloating, as her wedding toast, then you understand what I mean. So the other day I see this commercial for Nicorette minis, and a meeting has just finished at work. A coworker says to his buddy, "Hey, you want to grab a cigarette?" And a pained look on his face, he goes, "No, I'm good, man." As his buddy's going out, he pops a Nicorette mini into his hand, pops it in his mouth, and as he does this, a tiny little full band pops out on the desk and starts playing Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Now, as somebody who has quit smoking many, many times and has finally been successful at it, let me give you a little insight into the mindset of somebody going through nicotine withdrawals. If all you want to do is suckle on the sweet teat of the smoky mistress of cancer, and you're popping a little mint in your mouth, and a tiny little band starts playing, they better be playing a funeral procession, because somebody is going to die. So the other day I saw another commercial for a hip replacement. And notice in the fine print it says it's available by prescription only. I mean, I can't find one on eBay and just pop that bad boy in myself. What enterprising do-it-yourselfer made that disclaimer necessary? And the prize for the most worthless commercial with absolutely no redeeming value goes to the Gold Guys. The best thing they could come up with is, and remember, we're the Gold Guys. Really. So, there are a bunch of products that probably don't need quite as much emphasis on their features, one being the Playtex Sport Tampon. Playtex Super Sport Plus tampons give you extra protection when you need it the most. Be unstoppable. Okay, so I understand the concept of a sports bra. Comes in handy if you need a little extra support, but as far as I've noticed, the rate of the menstruation is constant, regardless of whatever activity I am participating in. I have not noticed the need for a special tampon for my action-packed lifestyle. And then I started wondering just what exactly is entailed in sport-level protection. Is the string extra short so it doesn't get caught in your fishing line? Parachute? I mean, I can only imagine the headlines there. Investigators suspect an improperly packed tampon in today's summer.
Still gross.
Be unstoppable. If only I could get that level of self-confidence from a tampon. So, you probably tell I have TV problem. I watch some Hulu Plus sometimes. Big fan of the Hulu Plus. The only possible drawback is that they have ads, which clearly is not a problem for me. Now, you get to go through this thing called the ad tailor, where you select questions and answer them, so they give you ads that are probably relevant to you. One day, I'm watching A Little Modern Family when my ad begins. Deeply moving music plays. A Neanderthal woman holds her infant child up to a starlit night sky. It's the cradle of life. Cleopatra stands tall in front of her subjects. It's the center of civilization. Two samurai warriors battle while a beautiful woman looks on. Over the ages and through time, men have fought for it, died for it. Two knights on horseback joust to the death. Princess looks down. The victor looks up. Some have even died for it. One could say it's the most important thing on earth. The ad then flashes to a woman in the feminine hygiene aisle grabbing a bottle of Summer's Eve. So come on, ladies, show it some love. Cleansing wash and wipes from Summer's Eve. Hail with a V. I sat there unable to speak. And as I'm watching this, a box pops up that says, was this ad relevant to you? No, it wasn't. I don't remember ever selecting the box. It said, I suffer from that not-so-fresh feeling.
Selecting the box.
The Hail the V campaign has also infiltrated magazines. Today I'm flipping through Cosmo. Don't laugh, I have to keep up on the latest hairstyles. And I come across an ad featuring Cleopatra. And it says, Cleopatra used sea kelp, goat milk, and rosemary. I'll never think of Scarborough Fair quite the same way. It says, life's hard, even for a beautiful young pharaoh. Famine, droughts, marriage to a younger brother. But Cleopatra still found time to take care of the most precious resource. No, not the Nile. We're talking about her V. If anyone ever dared to refer to the lush vegetation that was the delta of Cleopatra's Nile as her V, I'm pretty sure they'd be suffering some tragic fate from the Code of Hammurabi. As bad as that is, I found another ad featuring Helen of Troy. And it says it was more than just her face that launched 1,000 ships. A war was fought, the whole city fell, and thousands died. Because of a beautiful face? We think not. And though you'll be hard-pressed to find any mention of her V in any history book, you can bet Helen of Troy knew what was up. And you can bet she knew how to take care of hers, too.
This is bold.
Okay, so the significance of feminine hygiene is certainly not lost on me as far as historical events go. Really, launching 1,000 ships? I guess I just have one question. What kind of kegels do you have to be doing to launch a ship from that So, okay, I get my advertising jollies also from my email. You know, as a true user, I'll find it wherever I can. One day I got an email from Hamburger Schlemmer, which is a wonderfully geeky catalog with things I absolutely don't need but are totally cool. But in this particular ad, they're advertising the Healthy Deep Fryer.
What?
I thought, what a contradiction in terms. Healthy Deep Fryer, isn't that called boiling? So in another email, I get an ad for a system to help potty train my cat and teach them to use the toilet. So apparently what you do is you start moving the litter box progressively closer to the toilet. And then you start raising the litter box up slowly to the level of the toilet. And then you put the litter box on top of the toilet. Now when a cat has gotten used to using the litter box on the toilet, you take the litter box off of the toilet. And you know what happens then? The cat jumps up into the toilet. Now I'm all for practical jokes on household pets. It seems like a bit of a crack-the-hot idea. And as alluring as I find the idea of never having to pan for kitty gold ever again, I also know I have 2 cats, and although I've not been able to pinpoint which one is responsible, somebody leaves a little nugget right in front of the litter box. So if they can't get it in the box, I don't want to be sharing a toilet with them. Another joy I get from my email is I read my spam mail just for fun. It's always interesting to see what latest business opportunities are available from our enterprising friends in Africa. I think that perhaps the best way to express my feelings on this matter is through interpretive verse. I call this piece Confessions of a Nigerian Hacker. Greetings! I have a confidential business proposal for you. Hello! After conducting our seasonal draw, you email emerged winner. Dear sir, you may be victim of a fraud. Please click this link. Business offer. Kindly open the information attached. Note, you are not going to invest your personal funds. I have many faces. I have many names. I am Jerome Corsi Odinga Jr., a Kenyan national refugee. I am Mrs. Elena Hertz, married to late Luis Hertz of blessed memory. I am Frank Buma, Charmaine of Financial Crimes Commission. I am Mr. Alfonso Zapata, Esquire. I decided to intimate you on this business proposition. I am all of these people. I am none of these people. I am a Yahoo boy, clever Nigerian boy. You have a hard time to update Facebook on DSL. I hack security protocol with dial-up. You think money machine keys dirty? Try a cyber cafe with Ebola-crusted keyboards. Gilligan had better computers. I am African MacGyver. You stole our minerals, our oil, our sacred shrines. It is our time for take. Hungry for money, white people? Money makes the world go round. I go chop your dollar.
Brilliant.
I'm actually still waiting to hear back from Maya Angelou. Forward to my book of verse. Another really potential and promising thing I got from the continent down under there is a dating request. I got an email that said, "Hello, I liked your profile. At me is a lot of interest. I am a cheerful, sociable woman. I am assured that we can find the general interests. It will be convenient for me to communicate with you by email. I wait for your answers and your photos. Sincerely, Nastia." Oh, Nastia. You have me at hello. So I have actually been single a while, and I decided to give online dating a whirl. I tried Match.com because they have a proven system to find you somebody that you can build a lasting relationship with. I've had a number of friends who've had marginal success with this, so I thought I'd give it a try. I sit down and start answering the questions. And then they say, write a paragraph to describe yourself. What a catch I am. Now, this is harder than it may seem, especially if you've been consuming adult beverages to mask your shame of prostituting yourself on the internet. Eventually, I come up with a pretty mediocre paragraph, and I click on the button that says, "Show me my match." And the Match.com gears start turning and using their presumably proprietary law algorithms to match me with the perfect person. And a profile pops up and says, "Congratulations, we have found you somebody with 100% compatibility." So I look at the profile, and Match.com had matched me with the very same woman I had just broken up with. What fresh dating hell is this? As I go to find another profile, I get a message from Texas Lady Lover. And it says, I like bog boobies. Oh, she mean big boobies? So I respond, I like articulate women. And proceed to delete my profile. I do not have the strength for online dating. So, much like the rest of the world, Facebook thinks I'm a black albino as well. I have noticed there are some strange ads on Facebook, but this one wins. I got an ad from blacksingles.com. And the ad said, we are a proven black dating site that helps African American singles find long-lasting relationships. Join this black personal site and meet a real compatible black singles like you. A2 Facebook? That is my time. I am Kareem Henry.